Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So, as you can see from the title of the video, I'm starting a new series and it's called Is It a LOONAverse Theory? So, as you can see, I have done some research and kind of looked into some of the symbology that may be seen in, that I feel may have some significance to the LOONAverse. And this episode is going to be looking at Heejin's song Vivid, okay? So I made some notes in my book. This is my book I plan for my YouTube videos and, you know, all the stuff and my ideas and so on. But let's get into it because I feel like it's not until in my LOONA journey of discovery, it's not until probably when we started looking into maybe midway Odd's Eye Circle that there's obvious symbology in the music videos. But let's get into it. Let's talk. Okay, so if we talk about Heejin, so there's obvious like things that I picked up, and I'm not sure if people have picked up as well or they already have, and you know, but this is my interpretation. This is what I've researched. Okay, so guys, in the comments, if you feel like I missed out something or you think, you know, someone's already said it or whatever, just let me know. But let's get into it. So one thing I've noticed about all of the LOONA videos is that when they show the LOONA symbol and they show the like kind of eclipse or the lunar phases, the moon phases, I noticed that the moon is actually a different, is the all the members of this particular subunit have the same color and the backgrounds change. So pardon me, sorry, I think the color backgrounds, there's some kind of significance there. I've looked at color symbology and so on, haven't really found much. I know there's symbology of yellow, but I want to get into the music video itself. So Heejin. So I think one of the main themes of the video is the Alice in Wonderland. Now, Alice in Wonderland, you know the story where, you know, Alice, she is in the garden, she ends up falling asleep and then she ends up meeting this white rabbit. Now you can see the white rabbit in the video, throughout the video, and there becomes more and more white rabbits, which I will talk about in more detail about the rabbit symbology and so on, because I think that definitely has significance to LOONA as a group and so on. So apart from the rabbit, Heejin, if you look at the video, she is wearing a blue dress, okay? Blue dress, very similar to the character of Alice in Wonderland in the like Disney episode, the Disney version of the film. And for the fact that the song is called Vivid, okay? So Alice, she ends up going into this vivid Wonderland with all these colours and different colourful characters that she meets and so on. Okay, so so that's what I wrote down. Okay, so let's go into actually so her main dance, in the main dance she's wearing her blue dress. I think even the fact that they've even used Alice in Wonderland as the kind of theme for the first song, and the fact that they have the white rabbit, I feel like they low-key are telling us like, look, you about to fall down a whole big ass human-sized rabbit hole, sis, if you start getting and messing with LOONA. And I definitely agree with that. There is so many levels to LOONA. It's brilliant. And I think low-key they subliminally trying to tell us like, sis, we gonna send you on a magical ride, honey, to a magical LOONAverse. But I think it's more of a LOONA multiverse, to be honest. But you know, I'm a Marvel fan, so, and child, anyways. So yeah, so I definitely think that they're like, yeah, we're gonna take you on a journey, sis. And I definitely have been on a journey. Now let's get back to the rabbit symbology in the video. So apart from, you know, going down a rabbit hole, kind of that significance of you're taking someone on a journey and you don't know when it's going to end, what you're going to see next. If we actually look at rabbits, rabbits are normally seen as symbols of spring, okay? Now, I want to tie that into something that was said in the video. So in the video, she says, it's written on the screen, Je voudrais nettoyer, il existe des outils là-bas. Sorry about my French. And it basically translates, I'd like to clean up, there are tools down there. So the whole talk about spring, the rabbit of the, you know, rabbit symbolizing spring, and, you know, the fact spring cleaning. Like, I know that's some silly connection, but the whole thing about the rabbit and spring cleaning, rabbit spring cleaning, okay, and all that stuff. And I just want to go back to the Wonderland kind of idea of the video. The fact that in Alice in Wonderland, he actually wakes up and she realizes that she was dreaming all the time. That happens in the video as well with Heejin. So let's go more into rabbits. Okay, so rabbits definitely they're seen as like a symbol of fertility, because, you know, rabbits reproduce very quickly at a very fast rate. They talk about the spirits of new life, new beginnings, and so on. And also, because they are nocturnal animals, they are actually they're lunar symbols, which kind of makes sense that they would even use the rabbit in the LOONA videos and so on. So in many cultures, the moon is actually depicted as the rabbit. And we even saw that if you look at the BTS video, Idol, where they dance, that bit where they see the moon and then there's a rabbit inside the moon. That's how, you know, that's that kind of symbol, connection to the moon and rabbits and so on. Also, it's an association with reflection, intuition, like self-reflection and so on. That's another symbol of rabbits. Then I want to go on to another scene that is very clear, and they kind of stay on this for a long while and they show it again, and it's the red spider. Now, what I found out from my research is that the red spider, or spiders in general, are very symbolic of feminine energy. Now, I noticed that a lot, that promotion of feminine energy, the feminine, you know, being promoted a lot in LOONA, a lot of the LOONA videos. And, you know, even with the LOONA, the moon symbology itself has a lot to do with femininity and the feminine energy. And the fact that they use the spider, because I always thought, I was like, that's so random, why the hell spider? But it actually, the spider actually is a symbol of feminine energy, the ability to be receptive to new environments, which kind of then brings back that whole Alice exploring Wonderland and Heejin going into a new world and all that stuff, and exploring, you know, her new environment, receptive of her new environment, because you can see as the video goes on, she ends up becoming that vivid painting. So it's that reception, and also the whole receiving of light as well. So that's another symbol, kind of reaffirming the kind of feminine energy and so on. And next one, I've noticed that there's a lot of, from my research and from looking at some of the stuff, there's a lot to do with the honeycomb symbol. There's a particular scene that I want to go to, and it's the scene where she's standing in front of the honeycomb or hexagonal like tiles, and what I found out is that the honeycomb symbolism is actually a dream symbol. So again, that is again reaffirming the fact that, you know, Heejin is actually dreaming in this video. She's got into a new world in her dreams. And, you know, the fact that the moon comes out at night, you know, we dream in our sleep and so on. So that's to do with, and also it's also a symbol of heaven. It's a heaven symbol as well. And that goes on to the rainbow. So across her face, there is a rainbow kind of color, the splitting of light. Okay, so, you know, the color, light is made up of many colors and so on. Vivid light brings vivid imagery and so on. And we're going to talk about the rainbow. So the rainbow is normally seen as, if we're talking about the honeycomb symbol in terms of heaven, let's talk about, it can relate to the, you know, the theology of, like, you know, the Christian and also the Jewish faith, or Judaism. We're talking about the rainbow. So what does the rainbow have significance? So yeah, we know the rainbow is to do with pride, but the rainbow itself has is a symbol of promise, peace and rebirth, and it's also seen in, you know, like I think, is it Norse thing? Is to do with the bridge between heaven and earth, which is probably why it's, you see in that scene. And the fact that God won't, and it, you know, in Christian faith, if you see a rainbow, it's the promise that God will never destroy the world using flood waters. And I think another scene that kind of reinforces that, where she's in the bathroom. So notice she doesn't go into the bathtub. And she, if you look in the bath scene, all the objects are floating, but she isn't floating. So that may reinforce, you know, the fact that, you know, she isn't floating. It's that promise that she won't die from flood water or something. It's very far-fetched, but I just kind of, I'm trying to get to the levels, because when I started looking into this, I was just like, wow. It was really, I was like, okay. And I'm going to do a brief video. My video for Heejin is going to be very short, because I still don't understand the video much, but I have found out some stuff. So things to kind of get out of this video, Heejin's video, the symbolism. One, the fact that she's entering a different world, a Wonderland, references to Alice in Wonderland. Talking about spring cleaning, you know, a new day, spring cleaning, getting rid of the old in the new. That could be talking about introducing LOONA, you know, this is a new group and so on. Even the fact of the Alice in Wonderland, they're going to take us on a journey. They're going to put us through a rabbit hole with them, and we're going to go on a journey of different, you know, different things and so on within the different subunits and LOONA as a whole. We've got the symbology of the rabbit, so talking about the LOONA energy, the feminine energy, the references to the moon. We've got the honeycomb symbolism, talking about, again, reaffirming that Heejin is dreaming. It's like a dreamlike state. And also the heaven reference linked to the rainbow and so on. And then we have the spider, again, talking about the promotion of the feminine energy, which LOONA as a girl group are going to promote. I'm going to promote girl power and so on. Tell me what you think. I was going to go slower and think, but I'm really kind of passionate, because I did it's not a lot of research, but it was really interesting kind of delving into the symbology. And I want to know what you guys think. What I'm saying is, this is a theory. This is only my theory of what I think the video is saying. It's basically telling us, look, girl power, we're going to take you on a journey. This is only the beginning. This is only the beginning. And, you know, it's going to be like a dream, you know? But I want to know what you guys think about the video. Put your theories down below. This is all about discussion. I'm glad I kind of got into LOONA. I'm going to do some more episodes in the series. Is it a LOONAverse theory? Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching all my other videos. Check my other videos out. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.